Clear?
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, rookie, you out there? Respond, that's an order.
Give it up, Gunny. Even if he ain't dead, he's lost in that soup. Our comms can't cut through that.
Oh, give up, huh? What if it were you down there?
Just saying. I ain't dead.
You're a piece of work, Romeo.
Welcome aboard, ladies. First stop, anywhere but here.
Banshees, on your 6! Infrajet!
We're losing her. Watch out!
Ah! Mickey, Dutch! Status! Alive or dead, we're pulling them out. You hear me? Make some noise. I got your back.
Well, you don't have
Back
to
inside.
yell.
Let's find that pelican.
What about all those Covenant we sidestepped on the way up?
Now we get to kill them.
Thanks for picking such a tall building. I'm really digging all these stairs.
Do you ever get tired of bitching, Romeo?
You ever get tired of busting my balls?
Point taken. They haven't seen us. Pick a target, take it out.
There's a lot of yappage at the start of the mission, but
That did it! Shoot and scoot!
hello guys, it's me, Prisma, back at it again with another episode of Halo 3 ODST. This initial firefight starts off pretty easy, it's just 2 brutes and a couple of grunts, but that Phantom's gonna drop off 2 more brutes. They'll be armed with some long-range weapons, so... You know, brutes with actual, like, dangerous weapons like carbines and brute shots can be dangerous, for sure. You know, it's just luckily a lot of them in Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST are armed with, like, plasma rifles or spikers or maulers or other crap.
Present for you, jackass!
And obviously the grunts are no slouches either on Legendary. They love spamming their plasma grenades everywhere.
Let him go!
But just make sure to take out that shade turret as soon as you can, and then this fight is relatively easy. This level has a lot of health packs, like more than the average level, which I guess kind of makes sense because this is like the police headquarters, not like, you know, a random nature reserve in the middle of the park. This opening fight can be a little tricky once the reinforcements come in, but nothing that you haven't dealt with.
Cover me, reloading.
Fun fact, those 3 bullets that Romeo fires at the beginning, you may have noticed, but they're actually taken away from your total ammo count. But don't worry, sniper ammo isn't really an issue in this level
Reloading.
if you're like even halfway decent with landing shots with it. Now, I like to snipe the plasma turret guy off of the Phantom, because the Phantom's gonna fly around in a second and that plasma guy can really tear through your health and shields. Also,
Bag, did they think this was a simulation?
you can kind of get a head start on the next encounter from, you know, your vantage point here, so I like to do that, just pick off a few grunts and jackals and the other plasma turret. Oh, here's where the health pack is, incidentally. So this first part of this next encounter is all grunts and jackals, and there's 2 jackal marksmen on the upper ledge over to the left. Careful, because that plasma turret, that portable plasma turret on the right is still there, and the grunts love to hop onto it.
Watch yourself!
Kind of a dick move this game does is that there's actually 4 jackal marksmen up there total, but the other 2 don't like pop out of their hidey holes until you cross a certain line in the level, and then all of a sudden you'll have 2 jackal marksmen shooting at you. It's very Halo 2-esque. So the reason I'm juggling the carbine like that is because this level is actually... Oh, by the way, here's where the line is. There's some sniper ammo up here, and yeah, as you can see, all of a sudden...
Romeo, we gotta kill those jackals.
The jackal marksmen just suddenly appear. It's a little annoying. But jackal marksmen are no big deal, really. Anyway, as I was saying, this level has a bit of a dearth of pistol ammo, so I find it better to roll with the carbine. Like, when we finish with this encounter, I'll have full carbine ammo and full sniper ammo. As opposed, like, if you stuck with the pistol, you saw already I was kind of running low. Anyway, once you cross another line, some reinforcements come through that door, including some brutes. But this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, these brutes have like spikers and plasma rifles, and I think one is stuck with a mauler. The real danger in this encounter are the grunts, because, you know, not only will they sneak up on you and try and stick you, but sometimes they can actually sneak around behind you and hop on the portable plasma turret, and then they can shred you from behind. I've had that happen to me before. It's definitely not ideal. Anyway, this poor schmuck got stuck with a mauler, so he's basically a sitting duck. Can't really do shit. Mauler is like almost a practical joke weapon in the enemy hands, unless you're like in really, really close range.
We're down, Gunny, on a rooftop northeast of your location.
Stay put, Dutch. We'll come to you. Grab some ammo, Romeo. These boys won't need it.
That was me getting interrupted in real life. But yeah, there's a lot of, as you can see, there's a ton of health packs and a ton of sniper ammo around here, and I have full carbine ammo from all the Jackal marksmen. And you're gonna need it, but yeah, you know, I mentioned Halo 2 earlier. This part,
Make the first shot count.
this part has 5 Jackal snipers to deal with. There's 2 on the bridge, and then 2 on the ledges, or excuse me, 3 on the ledges up there. Observant viewers will notice that I only killed 4 of them. That there's a 5th one.
Don't let him get behind us.
Who I forgot about because I needed to deal with the brutes. One nice thing about these brute jumpers, these like jetpack brutes, is that they actually die to 2 shots from the sniper rifle, even body shots, so you don't have to like aim for headshots. So that's pretty nice. And there was that Jackal sniper I forgot about. If this was Halo 2, I'd be dead, but luckily this is ODST, so I can just go back and grab health pack, of which there are many. It's a good chance to go grab sniper ammo. Luckily, Buck, as always, he's invincible, so you don't need to worry about him, really. Yeah, carbine can be a little finicky, and, you know, maybe that's just me being bad, but oh well. Yeah, like I was saying, the brutes, the jetpack brutes are pretty easy to deal with because you don't really have to aim for their heads. They're kind of in that golden zone that minor elites in Halo 1 are in, where, you know, they're too tanky to kill with a single headshot, but they're not tanky enough to survive 2 body shots, so makes it, you know, you don't have to worry about aiming the sniper rifle. Anyway, that encounter, once you deal with the once you know where all the Jackal snipers are, that encounter is pretty simple. Yeah, shut up, Bug. You didn't do shit. And that's just me going back.
We gotta get to that crash site.
To grab some sniper ammo. You just hop down here. As you can see by the video length, daytime ODST levels are usually pretty short. This should be sub 20 minutes. Anyway, more health packs if you need them, which you probably will, because once again, even though there's no brutes in this initial section, there's a lot of just gunfire coming at you. Oh, the reason I'm kind of hanging back is because, as you can probably guess, there's another Jackal sniper camping the door a little bit. He's over to the left. Yeah, over there. You want to be careful of him.
Cover me, reload.
By the way, this song's really good.
Move your ass, Romeo. Let's go. Be careful.
So once again, you have a room full of grunts and jackals, and once you cross a certain line, some brute reinforcements are going to come once again.
Change your mags.
Don't let that damn turret fire one.
If you're able, you might want to destroy that portable plasma turret just so enemies can't use it against you later. But yeah, once you get far enough up the stairs, some brutes are going to come out. The guys with the spiky blue helmets, those are brute bodyguards. And they're accompanying a brute war chieftain. Yep, this is the first war chieftain we're going to actually get a good look at, you know, that we don't just run past or kill him while he's not looking. This one is armed with a portable plasma turret. Yeah, they can just carry them around. Although these types of war chieftains are probably the least dangerous type. You know, they're a lot less dangerous than the ones with the fuel rods. Or even the regular chieftains with the gravity hammers are probably more dangerous. If you have good timing, or if you're in position for it, you can use that fusion coil to kill the bodyguards and do some big damage to the chieftain, but oh well. It's cool when you can get it to happen, for sure. But, you know, chieftains, they have really strong shields and they have strong weapons, but once you get their armor off, they're no different from any other brute. Buck saying that kind of freaked me out. It made me think I missed one, but now I killed both of the bodyguards, and the chieftain obviously is dead.
Gunny, we moved one of those construction cranes, made a bridge to our location.
Affirmative. We're almost there.
Those grunts down there can be a little annoying because it's a little hard to headshot them from the position on the stairs. Speaking of grunts, though, out here there's 2 jackal snipers and then a grunt with a fuel rod cannon. So for once, you want to kill the grunt first, because in Halo 3, the fuel rod gun's a lot more dangerous to you than the beam rifle is. Halo 3 ODST. If this was Halo 3 vanilla or Halo 2, it'd be the other way around. Now, here's another encounter.
That's the bridge? You gotta be kidding me.
What, you afraid of heights? Get going.
This is another encounter where you can kind
Romeo,
of
follow me.
get a head start with a sniper rifle. I like to expend the rest of my sniper ammo thinning out the enemies, and then grab a beam rifle and pick up the fuel rod gun, and then just cross the bridge. As you can see, the rest of your ODST squad is, well,
Let's get the hell off this thing.
at least Dutch and Mickey are holding out over there against an onslaught of Covenant troops. So, you know, let's go rejoin them. But first, I'm going to thin the herd a little bit. You know, despite what Buck says, after those 2 initial Banshees pass, there's not really a threat on the bridge or anything. But alright. So there's going to be some yappage, but there is a lot to explain afterwards, so I'll see you in a bit.
Situation?
Bird's wasted. Lost the pilot on impact. Rest of us are okay.
Not for long. Phantom's inbound.
Why am I not surprised?
Pick a turret, Romeo. Conserve your ammo. This is gonna get hot. Seems like the Phantom dead ahead.
Alright. We got a big holdout section with all 4 of the ODSTs. All 4 of the original team, because if you recall, Rookie and Dare were newcomers. Anyway, these missile pods, like all mounted turrets, have infinite ammo. They're very destructive. They're very high power. They can destroy a Banshee in 2 rockets, even on Legendary, and sustain fire, even on a Phantom, is enough to destroy it. This one on the right is much better positioned. You have like natural cover on the left, and less enemies come over here, and it's just in more access of where like enemies actually spawn. Now, if the turrets take enough fire, they can get knocked off, and you can still use the missile pod as a portable turret, but it has limited ammo. I think it has 8 shots. There's some scattered around the level. So the optimal strategy, you want to get on this right turret and guard it with your life. Like, don't let any grunts chuck a stray plasma grenade at it. This part gets a lot harder when you lose your infinite ammo rocket turret. Yeah, so it might seem a little strange, but honestly, enemies on the platform are your top priority, because you don't want like a brute blowing up your turret with a brute shot, or like a grunt tossing a plasma grenade. Banshees might seem threatening, but actually, you know, since the Banshees kind of know that they die in 2 shots from the missile pod, they will pretty much always lose a game of chicken with you. So like if you see... Hold on, let me just take care of this carbine guy. If you see a Banshee like flying towards you, you want to shoot some missiles at it. The Banshee will chicken out, and more often than not, you'll end up blowing up the Banshee, because, you know, the missiles are heat-seeking, or they are guided to a certain extent. Incidentally, the par score for this level is like 40,000, but Banshees are like 3,000 a pop, and Banshees are like 700 a pop, and then Phantoms are worth about 3,000. So it's pretty trivial to get that 40,000 requirement. Helps that the level, of course, is so short, as most ODST levels are. This song is also another great one, by the way. Unfortunately, you know, playing the level the correct way does make it a little, you know, I am just sitting here spamming my infinite missile pod. I guess the only one nice thing is if you blow up phantoms, you actually you can make this part a lot shorter by blowing up phantoms. This part is a lot longer if you let the phantoms drop off their troops. Like blowing up phantoms skips entire sections of waves. There's about 4 waves total that are subdivided, you know, further. It's like by blowing up this phantom, I just skipped an entire part of a wave there. Pretty nice. Another thing you can do, I was trying to do it earlier, but Buck was being really finicky and I had Banshees firing at me and Phantoms dropping off troops. I was trying to give Buck my fuel rod cannon. The AI in Halo 3 is actually quite deadly with the fuel rod, so that's a good idea. Dutch and Mickey have a Spartan laser and rocket launcher already. And there's a lot of like heavy weapons around the platform anyway, like there's rocket launchers and portable missile pods. You are given plenty of weapons and ammo for this part. As you can see, though, I personally prefer the beam rifle. It usually lasts... Nice driving. It usually lasts just long enough. Incidentally, when Buck says jetpacks, that's this is the last wave. It's a phantom full of jetpack brutes. It's pretty difficult to kill them before they get out of their phantom, so you usually have to fight it out. But luckily, you know, like I said, jetpack brutes have really weak shields, so, you know, if you have any kind of power weapon at all, it's no big deal. And you have 3 invincible ODSTs, ideally all 3 with power weapons helping you out too, so that'd be good.
Low on ammo. We got one more phantom, got it. Look out!
When you hear that, that's the end of the level. You won. Good job.
Get this thing off of me!
How bad?
Not good.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Not by air, we're not.
That's all right. I know another way.
But alright, that's another level. That's another daytime level down. That's a really great level. A lot of people like it, including myself. Yeah, as you can see, I almost doubled the par score, so... And I wasn't really playing, like, particularly well, so very... I've seen people get over 100,000 points on this level before. Definitely fun one, but join me next time for another Mombasa Street segment. Believe it or not, this is actually the second to last Mombasa Street segment in the entire game. We're, kind of gearing up to the end. We're entering the late game for sure. Definitely some good high-quality levels up ahead, and I hope you will join me for them. See you then. Goodbye.